Hey, my lovely Pisces. We're going to get into your reading, loves. So, thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate your energy. Appreciate you being here. So, yes, my loves, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And hope you guys have a blessed day, okay? Feel free to check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Check the titles and the readings. They may resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest, don't force messages. And yeah, my loves, what else? Felt like there was something else I had to say to you, but if it's relevant, I'll come back. Okay, cool. So spirit angels, please assist me in giving Pisces the message that they need to hear, okay, at this time. Okay, your reading is like reminding me a little bit of Libra's reading right now. Like, I like it so far. 7, 8, 10, 10. We had so many 10s come out for Libra, and we had the same 8 of Cups energy. But for you guys, I'm seeing like you've made a big decision. Like, you've made a big decision. Like, you've made a judgment call, and you're like, this is it. Now, for some of you guys, you've made a decision, and everyone is applauding you for that decision. You're being applauded, okay, for the big choice that you made. Now, for some of you guys, I see there's something that you've, again, like, you've attained something, you've accomplished something, you've built something. Like, it's a sense of stability, it's a sense of security. Some of you guys, it's good relationships with specific individuals. Like, for some of you guys, it could be good relationships with certain individuals, where there's like loyalty between you and these people. There's definitely a correlation here between this reading and the Libra reading. If you have any, like, if you feel called to check the Libra reading, check the Libra reading. If you have it in your chart, definitely check the Libra reading. But cool. It could either be like connection between, like, low connections between you and certain individuals here, okay, and there's loyalty between you and these people, and you really kind of, you know, let these people in that, you know, have loyalty, commitment, trust, all of that good stuff. For others of you guys, it could be, you know, security, stability, money, relationship security, whatever. But you've accomplished something, you built something, okay? And you've got that foundation, okay? And look, the 10 of Wands is right next to it, meaning that it took some, like, great, and there was something that could have happened that maybe felt like it weighed you down a little bit, or it could have tired you out a little bit. Okay, some sort of like, but it's like you've come to the end of this journey now, okay, and as you've come to the end of it, you've actually secured yourself something of stability. Like, there's something, okay, some of you guys, there's something that you could still be putting work into, and it's gonna make you money, honey. It's gonna make you money, okay. For others of you guys, you've already, like, you've just built something, okay, or it could be that you've got stability within your home, within your relationships, financial security. Like, there's something, okay, but it didn't come without, like, hard work. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It didn't come without hard work. Now, for some of you guys, there could have been if there was 2 things that you feel like you've built. If it's not 2 things, it could be like, okay, you've got security within the home, and then, like, I'm like near towards the end of completing something within a goal that I had within my career. Okay, it could be something like that. Or it could be like, okay, I've got like some sort of stability within my finances, and now I'm trying to pursue something to do with, like, no, I'm almost near towards the end of pursuing something else to do with, like, another individual or another situation or whatever. It's almost like you secured one thing, and now you're coming towards the end of securing your second. Some of you guys, I just had the second bag. Some of you guys, you, like, it could be you've secured one stream of income, and now you're almost coming to the end of, like, being able to secure yourself a second stream of income. Like, some of you guys, 3 streams of income, okay? Some of you guys, you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for something to get back to you, and when it gets back to you and you hear the news, you're gonna be like, yep, this is gonna bring in the coins. For others of you guys, it could be just you're waiting for, like, to see people's response to something, and you're gonna see that you get some sort of applause. But obviously, you guys, you're waiting for the divine to, like, give you some sort of guidance, and the divine will be giving you some applause. But, like, honestly though, some of you guys, if you're in the spotlight in some way, I feel like there's people watching you, okay? And you could be like, you know, helping divinely guide people in some sort of way. Also, maybe you could be coming up as like a motherly energy, where there's just like some sort of love that you're like kind of just giving. Okay, but obviously, if you guys, like, you've been on a journey, and the more you've been on this journey, it could have brought you closer and closer to the divine here. But I just see like there's definitely something that you've been working on, and you're coming to the end of it, and it's going to bring you such a feeling of stability, security. And sometimes if you've already accomplished something and you're coming to the completion of something else, like you could even feel a little bit tired, right? Because you've genuinely been like putting in those hours, you've been investing the time, you've been investing the effort. Yep, you've had to weigh up options. Sometimes you have to multitask. Other times, you know, you had to see if something was a good decision or not before you pursued something and took action. Sometimes you had to wait for things and then take action, so it wasn't a shaky decision. But it's kind of like sometimes you had your ups and your downs, you know. But I just see that you've already made a big decision that is going to reward you. I feel like this, I'm like, when I was on 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, like to me it looks like 2 10 of Pentacles. But some of you guys, where you're near the end of something, there could be something you've been feeling a bit discontent with, like, oh, this is just like burdensome, or like, oh, this is just long, oh, this is just tiring, or, you know, something like that, right? And I think that's a 9 of Cups, so it's still 9-10. You're still right on the end, right? So I feel like I know where this is going. 6 of Pentacles, because you've been giving. You've been so giving, okay? And there's something I feel like it's saying, okay, something about 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you guys, there may just be like a moment where you just kind of like stay put and just like invest like just one of those Pentacles, because you got 10, okay? And the Pentacles can symbolize like so many different things, but I feel like in where I'm going to speak right now, it's going to symbolize time, okay? That you valuing your time. Like some of you guys, you really value your time because you know what you could do in your time, and you know what you built within your time. So you're like, listen, if I'm going to invest time here, you know, things don't have to be clear. It's going to be the right decision for me. And, you know, you just need clarity on what you're invested in, basically. Whether that's time, money, effort, whatever. It's all valuable, right? So it's kind of like there's something about, yeah, like you got all these 10. To me, you got more than 10. Like you've got 16 Pentacles, and you're about to get to like 20, okay? With this other 10 of Wands. And like I said, some of those pentacles could be money, some of those pentacles could be stable, secure relationships that have loyalty and trust. Some of those pentacles could be like time well invested that's gonna stabilize you in the long term. Okay, some of you guys, it could be like, so, do you get what I'm saying? It could be a combination of all of those, but you've secured all these things. Like yeah. And you're still giving, right? You're showing up and you're giving a lot of value, and this is being reciprocated. Now, there's something about you also, some of you guys, like, you may be giving to yourself small, but it's like being very attentive with yourself as well when you're giving, because there's something about maybe you're doing this so you don't have to waste too much time because you feel like there's so much stuff that you need to get done with your time. It could be work, it could be making money, it could be showing up to the people that you love and, you know, helping them somehow. But there's something about, you know, you are giving to yourself, but then it's like maybe not to the same degree as you're giving to others. Does that make sense? Like you may be giving to others and making them feel seen and like, you know, just really like all of that energy, right? A full throttle. And there's something about Spirit saying, we understand how valuable this time is and that you do need a lot of this time for what you're doing. But they're saying if you take 1 pentacle, so if you take, this could be like 1 hour out of your day, right? To just sort of like be still. No, it doesn't have to. I know, because it's gonna seem like if you really value your time, you've got stuff to do. Being still might just seem like I'm just wasting time, right? Because I got stuff to do. But it's kind of like, no, like being still, it helps you to get grounded. It helps you to really figure out where you're going to invest your time and energy in for that day. And it helps you get clarity as well. So something about maybe 4, 6. So maybe guys, if you wake up really early, like very early, you'll be waking up at like 4 a.m. or even 6 a.m. Some of you guys 9 a.m. Some of you guys 10. Like I'm just saying morning time, and it's saying something about like in the morning, maybe like if you wake up very early anyway, you could maybe get like an hour in of like just like self-love, and this is actually going to help how you move forward towards your success. For others, if you guys, you could wake up at 6 or 8. Just to sit in reverse. It's going to help with your balance, okay? Feeling balance and feeling like everything that you're giving is also being reciprocated because you're in this place of balance. Because I feel like the divine is saying this is what's fair for you to receive. So they're just saying, yeah, it's also going to help. Also, it's going to help you with like feeling more successful with what you're giving as well. But yeah, let me clarify these 4 pentacles in terms of like self-investment and time, and like what is 4. Yeah, 2 4s. There's so much focus on like relationship, work, family, money, that type of thing. But I feel like because of that, like you're like, okay, oh, there's 3 things you're focused on. It could be money, work, relationships, or maybe money, work comes into one, relationships, and like, I don't know, a new project or something. But then there's like this other cup that the universe is handing to you, and it looks like you don't want it, okay, because you feel like it's going to keep you stuck, it's going to slow you down. And I feel like this cup is like this cup of like, you know, invest. Yeah, look, 8 of Pentacles, investing time in what it is you need to do. Some of you have like, now I got work to do, got work to do, got work to do. I'm busy, I got places to go, things to do. Like, yeah, like it's gonna come together, right? Some of you guys, you may be very busy as well. There may be people pursuing you, and it's like maybe you feel like you just don't have the time. But some of you guys, that might like something with that situation will come together. 4 of Cups, but you may just be feeling a bit discontent with like something to do with the emotional, right? And I think that's like it's very small though, but it's like there. But I'm just trying to understand. Wait, some of you guys, if there's something, if there's an area of study that you know you need to do as well, maybe that's something you're just like, oh, I don't really want to do that, but like, no, I need to do it, and like, I can't do it now, but I'll do it later, type of thing. That's what I'm getting, right? It could be something that you have to study. It could be something in some information you have to look at. It could be something that you need to check up online. It could be something to do with a plan that you have. But there's something about like that, right? For others of you guys, it could be feeling emotional discontent, that maybe something isn't happening as quickly as you want. Maybe you realizing like, okay, I need to put in a lot more work here into this before it just completely like takes off. But there's something about the spirit saying like, it's almost like the cure is in the heart. I mean, it's not even a cure. the thing that is going to bring this all together is in the heart, okay? And that's why I said the only thing here is the emotional, is how you feel. So there's something about you nurturing how you feel and investing 1 pentacle, 1 bit of time, like an hour maybe. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, an hour. So you guys, it could be a day out of your week, if however it resonates, but it's one of something. So it could be 1 hour, it could be 1 week. I mean, 1 week, 1 day. Like, let's say it depends on how your schedule is set up. Let's say you work every single day, then it's probably like you can take 1 day off, like, you know. If it's like, okay, 4 weeks, you work 4 weeks straight, Spirit might be like, okay, maybe you need a week off, or 1 day out of, like, do you know what I mean? Like something like that. Or it could just be like, again, if it's just like, okay, you have, let's say you feel like you have 4 hours in your morning to do something. Spirit is like, one of those hours you can spend giving to you, you know? So what, how do you want Pisces to give to themselves? Like, if you, I'm gonna get like my other deck and see if there's any like things that Spirit may be saying would be good for you. Like, I'm just getting like, this is just gonna help with everything that you're doing. So oh, Spirit wants me to use the emotion cards as well. Okay, I was thinking like, why can't I pick this up? And we were trying to put the other deck in my hand as well. Okay. Okay, let's get some kind of motion. Oh, okay. Exhausted. It's got the like exhausted, like overwhelmed, exhausted, sad, horny, turned on, pissed off, and dissatisfied. Hold on. Some in reverse, let me just see why. Some could be like expired energies, some could be stuff energies that you feel like you're already kind of coming out of, right? So turned on. Some of you guys may feel sad that maybe you want to like, you feel like you want to turn yourself on more, not necessarily sexually, but like when you get up in the morning, you just want to be like, boom, like I'm on, like I feel like you guys are putting in all this work, but maybe it's how you, the energy, like you just want to be like activated right from the get-go, so you can like get everything done, but you may be feeling like very exhausted instead, and this is overwhelming you. Some of you guys, you may want to receive, you know, maybe you want someone to put some more time into you sexually here. You want someone to give to you, put in a bit more like time or effort or something like that. If you have like a sexual partner in any way you're intimate, and maybe you're just feeling a bit like turned on, like you either turned on and you feel like you're not getting enough, or you're just not dissatisfied with what you're getting, or the amount of getting, or the amount of time that's being put into, you know, your sexual pleasure. For others of you guys, if you don't have like a sexual partner, romantic partner, whatever, then you may feel like you just work all the time and you don't have time for someone to really give to you like that. And maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed by it all. Okay, and there's something in an area where something could be making you feel a little bit, if it's not pissed off, then it could be sad. But I feel like it's just to do with something that you feel like is missing. You feel like you've been turning this tap on, but like the cup is never getting full. Yeah, we've got earth magic and water magic. Yeah, look at all the water. Sorry. Earth music, magic. Why is spirit bringing music to my attention right now? Turned on. Music? What? Sound. So you guys, you need to listen to music to boost your mood, your spirits. If you feel sad anytime, spirits like music's gonna help you, because music's vibration is gonna help with how you feel emotionally. Okay. So we've got earth music. Ugh, earth music, I keep saying it. Earth music, what does that mean? Listen to music, take walks in nature and listen to music. Okay, maybe spirit's saying for an hour a day, you can go for a walk, or you can listen to me, like you do something. Okay, okay, I understand. I get it. So you guys, spirit is saying like, just like when you have your shower time in the morning, like that could be your time. Okay, you could have a shower and you could simultaneously, maybe, I don't know, learn something or watch something, like, or hear something. So let's say if you've got tasks, let's say it's even your tarot, maybe you're getting like, you know, your, this could be like your wisdom you're getting from tarot. It could be like information that you're watching on like an information video. It could be something where you can multitask with it, and spirit could be saying, okay, like you could play that and you could be in your shower and then just take some time in the shower to just not only clean but just Cleanse the day from yesterday, revive my spirit, you know, like that, just being present and really giving that time to yourself, that love and nurturing your intuition. Okay, for others of you guys, it's like when you go in the kitchen to make yourself something to eat, making tea, making tea. There's a type of tea. I'm really getting chamomile. Something like chamomile, especially if there's like a feeling of like just unsettledness under the surface. Earth magic. Definitely something to do with like tea and steaming tea. Also, we've got crystals, we've got sage, incense, salt, cleansing with salt. Yeah, like salt. You could get spin around. We need to put like pots of salt around for like just cleansing or to absorb any energy that just needs to go. So you could put like a pot of salt like in your window or by your door or something to just absorb any unwanted energies. Or you could there's something else here to do with that. Okay, that's not clear just yet. Universe, we're all just stardust. Yeah, again, it just kind of looks like salt. Yeah, the other thing was salt. Thank you, Spirit. You can hold salt in your hands and just like absorb the energy, because again, the palms of your hands and the palms of your feet, like, you know, they're connected to different parts of your body. Okay, so it's kind of like the energies where you receive a lot. So I mean, the energies, the places that you can receive a lot, right? But yeah, it's saying if you put salt and stuff, like if there's anything within that needs to be cleansed, you can just hold it and like put all the energy of what you're not like wanting into the salt. All the energies, if there's any just like energy that you feel like just need to be drawn out and cleansed out, hold salt in your hands and then speak that intention into it and then release the salt. Okay, I feel like something about like in nature or something like that, doing earth magic. I feel like Spirit wants you to do like some sort of like have some sacred time in nature. Like I feel like there's something magical that you may, like a magical moment that you may experience like in nature by yourself, and it's like, yeah, that was, you know, you may feel quite spiritual. Not saying you don't already if you identify as spiritual, but like you may just have have those moments and it's just like, yeah, like whatever that was, it was magic. You know. Yeah, the sun. Literally, is you out there painting the sun back into your sky. There's something about an experience, a personal experience that you're going to have by yourself that's just going to like bring that sun energy back, that feeling of positivity, success, happiness, thriving, receptivity. Like, yeah, like that energy that you want to feel. Also, confidence as well. It's saying it comes with time and patience. So, some of you guys, I feel like they could be like, I want it now, now, now. And it's like, the divine is like, okay, well, it's not exactly how it works. It's like, you know, some things may be able to come in at certain paces, but other things, yeah, they have to be built, and they can't be built without time. You know, like time, investing time is a necessary part of this process. So with confidence as well, it's like time is required for this to also build. Does that make sense? But it's like you're going to be painting the sun back into your sky, like really finding your sense of happiness and fulfillment. There's also an advice here, healing waters and gratitude and thanks. Something about doing a gratitude ritual in the shower, like saying gratitude affirmations whilst you're showering. Okay, have like seeing your shower as like a morning daily cleanse. So you're cleansing yourself every morning, okay, and then you're like free, and then now you can be completely receptive to all the abundance and prosperity that you want because you've cleansed. Also, this is an energy as well, like gratitude and thanks. So just being very receptive, saying affirmations, saying your gratitude, why do I just like losing all my words today. So you guys, maybe you're finding it hard to find the right words to communicate certain things. Could be like Mercury retrograde or whatever. But yeah, gratitude. Just more you saying gratitude and saying like giving gratitude and saying thank you, it's actually going to attract more of this like success and positive energy towards you. So there's a strong energy of like giving love and giving thanks, and then being open to receive that, and just kind of setting that time to just, as well, like I said, like sometimes if you have a garden, maybe just being out in your garden, like just smelling the air, you know, and just like appreciating like the flowers. And you know, if you have like, if there's like a park or something where there's like water, or I don't know, it's like just kind of being out in nature and just allowing that to like heighten your senses. And I feel like something will happen when you're outdoors. It could be you being outdoors, going for a walk, listening to music, and you just feel like, yeah, I feel good, and it just gives you that little vibrational boost that you just felt like you wanted. Go to the flow, go with the flow. Yes, and think about just taking it all in, you know, going on a walk. It might be even saying spirit for saying go on an unplanned walk. Don't plan where you're gonna go, just go, just walk, and just be in the present, right? You can give yourself time. Flower, be honest with yourself. There's something about when you're just walking, just you by yourself, you may get clarity on things where maybe you haven't said out loud, or maybe there's things that you need to speak on, or maybe there's things that you feel like you want to be honest with yourself about, which will just kind of give you the time to kind of like do that. If there's certain cycles you want to break out of, or certain repetitive situations, or something, as it might just be that you want to open up more, like a flower, okay, and maybe, you know, yeah, castle, it's time for healing, not wars. We're again just going for walks and kind of, it's like a positive reflection. But I feel like this helps you to move forward, and it actually helps you to heal. Okay, so this time helps you to heal, inspiration and courage. Yeah, and then that then fuels what you've inspired, and then it gives you the courage, that confidence that you was talking about. It fuels that as well. So this time spent like going for walks, being in the present, spending time with self, that gives you everything that you want in, or everything that you feel is required to do what you're going to do. Yeah, ground and center, like going in nature, doing breathing exercises, inhaling in the energy that you want to inhale, and exhaling the energy that you no longer want to be stored in your energy. And then we've got sundress, maybe even wearing something that you feel like, oh, this just makes me feel good. And you're just doing it for you, not because anyone's going to see you, because you think like where you go maybe no one will see you, maybe you just, you know, somewhere's a quiet area, but you're going to do it because it makes you feel good, and it's about how you feel. Okay, we've got your potential is endless throne. So again, something that's going to help you with your sense, your feeling of just like confidence and self-worth, and just like yeah, like self reassurance, you know, because I feel like you guys have that already, but it's like, you know, sometimes you just need to relight that like spark within, you know. It's like, okay, the fire is dimming a bit. It's just, I'm hearing that whoosh, like, you know, what are those torches, those big torches, and you light and it makes that big like fire sound. That's what I'm hearing. It's like, oh, torch gone out, and then you light and it's whoosh, and then it's like flame, you know. It's like phoenix rising. That's what I'm hearing. So guys, if you're going through a transformation, it's like physics, I'm hearing like phoenix rising type thing. But it's like with a grounded energy where you're gonna be like, that's why earth magic's coming, because it's gonna ground you. And this is what some of you guys, like, you sit like, there's a, like, you have a throne, like you have a throne, and it's saying that your potential is really endless. Like, you could do so many things, and you could even team up with other people that are on their throne, and you know, yeah, give into passion. Like, this is where you just be able to fully thrive in the area of your passion, and again, yeah, change and progress, and just making the necessary changes and progressing as you go along. Here, there's the spark, light in the spark again. We've got bitch fire, stand up for yourself. So again, for some of you guys, if you were holding your tongue or not saying certain things, I feel like you are part of that spark, or that fire, or that torch, or that whoosh, or that phoenix rising, or whatever. This is you, like, Jim is speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself, okay? Even if you feel like people think, oh, is she just having like, she, he, just having like a bitch fit. It's like, no. I feel like you guys are gonna call out deception when you see it. Look at the shark here in reverse, swim away from the situation. Okay. And some of you guys, you may even know when it's time. Like you may say your piece, but you may also know, okay, when it's time for you to like move away from a situation. So I feel like you come, you light a fire, okay, and then it's like, yeah, if you feel like, okay, um yeah, I feel like you guys are literally come lighting fires and then you're like leaving. But there's something about this spark that you light that actually ignites something. So even after you leave, you still ignited something. And then it's just telling you, yeah, like tower, unplug and relax for a spell. So again, there's that like morning routine thing. Look, I told you, look, tea. She's got tea right there. It says tea on it. If you guys can see that. And we've got the rose. Remember, said to me, I just want to open up like a rose, like a flower. Okay. But just really like unplugging, because sometimes you could be thinking about all the sparks that you feel like you're setting off. You're like, okay, I lit a torch here, I lit a fire here, and you're just like, oh. But I feel like Spirit's telling you to let go, because I feel like this was part of a season. Like there was something about, there was a season and there was a time for you to do this. Okay, and like once you've done it, that's part of that fire energy. It's giving me Queen of Wands energy now. Like you show up, you do it, and then you keep it moving. You don't look back, you don't focus on it. Like you make the next thing, you do the next thing, right? So I feel like Spirit is just telling you, yeah, just like a tree. That's why they want you to spend time in nature with earth magic, to just kind of sink back into like how nature does things, because it's just going to let you know that it's okay to just let it go. Okay, yeah, because look, endings are inevitable. So even if you're feeling a bit grey, this little bit of time of reflection is just going to let you know, like, oh, that was inevitable, it's going to happen anyway, why am I tripping, like that type of thing. Someone could be American, because I don't usually say tripping, and I just said tripping. Protest, start a revolution. Yeah, some of you guys were like, oh, like I think I started something. I ignited that flame. Like there's gonna be some of you guys, you're like a protest or something, and you're like, I'm just over here in my boat, right? Some of you guys, you feel like you came, you ignited something, and then you've gone and you're on your boat and you're like, you know, but I know there's a whole thing going on over there, right? But it's saying voyage, you're on an adventure. So something guys, it's saying you feel like you're on an adventure, you've got the map, you're trying to navigate, like, okay, where to go now, right? Because like, but it's like a voyage. Spirit say you actually already have all the answers, okay? And whenever you want, although you're on the boat, you can take a dip in that water, okay? Refresh, cleanse, come back up with clarity, okay? You've also got all the stars, you've got the signs from the universe, you've got the map, you've got the guidelines already as well. You've literally got everything you need. Some of you guys as well, getting into water symbolizes well, having a bit of play and fun, emotional fun here, which is also just going to help. And we've got lavender, surround yourself with love. Yeah, like the things that you love, the people that you love. Do some things that just like appease your soul as well. Because it's really gonna help. But like I said, I feel like for some of you guys, like this whole, I just want to get a clarifier for like the whole spark thing, because that could be something you're thinking of. Let me get my other advice deck here. I'm setting sparks, lighting sparks and leaving. Upgrade pending. I feel like you guys are doing it because you know intuitively, like, an upgrade is needed here. An upgrade is like, this needs to, this is like the old version, this is outdated, like this is expired, like we need to, you get, like, I feel like that's what you're doing, and you're like, okay, let's initiate it, let's you're short, listen, you're breaking cycles, okay? You're doing, Spirit is saying, don't even worry, like you are doing this and you're breaking cycles here, okay? So cycles, behavior patterns, a cycle of events, repetitive situations, repetitive lessons, thoughts, karmic cycle. Break the cycle, find the pattern, and break free from the predictable outcomes. So some of you guys, you felt like, yeah, I had to light the spark here, because it's the only way this upgrade would move up, right? And it's like, yeah, so Spirit's like, you're absolutely right, Pisces. That's why you can release and let go of it, because now there's an upgrade that is pending, right? And now the only thing for you to break out of is if there's anything that you feel like you're still holding on to that could be making you feel a bit sad, or maybe you feel like, you know, something's weighing you down. The Death card ending is saying, yeah, death to the old way. Some of you guys, like, I told you, did I not say Scorpio energy, you've transformed? So you guys, death to the old way, death to the old Pisces. You're like, I can't be old Pisces no more. I gotta be new Pisces, because new Pisces is initiating these transformations, these upgrades. And I mean, yeah, like, did I say take a walk in nature? Spirits, the line is like, I want to have a personal one-on-one chat with you, Pisces. Come into my domain, come into nature, let's hang, you know, no pressure, let's just, you know. And then you're gonna, I feel like you're gonna get this feeling of like stability, security within that, like a sense of grounding. But like this transformation, like, oh my gosh. And if you're feeling sad, I feel like once you come back in from your walk, you're gonna feel like, yes, I'm moving forward, I'm back in control. You're gonna feel like you had a whole little spiritual evolution just by like going outside and coming in. Stability, what did I say? You're gonna feel a sense of stability, foundation, homes, families, generational foundations. Yes. So you guys, that's why you could be thinking about moving home, healing and energy work. Okay. Envision white healing light coming through your crown chakra throughout your body. You can ask your angels to help heal and transmit your energy. So maybe when you're outside, you may just like visualize some energy cleansing, right? But I just feel like, yeah, death to the old way, death to a situation or end of a cycle. Like, I just really feel like it's death to the old Pisces, because you're like, I'm ready to transform, like Pisces 3.0. And I'm saying 3.0, not 2.0, because I feel like you've really transformed before. But right, yeah, sorry guys, I'm just don't want to forget this. Okay, so yeah, I just feel like this is very good, guys. If you've been here so far towards the end of the reading, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave this here for you. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your likes. I see you representing. Okay, love that, love that, love that. Check your sun, moon, rising signs. And yeah, guys, more videos coming soon. Take care, stay spiritually charged. Bye bye.